Properties of metal. Metals can be found in the periodic table. Most of the elements in the periodic table are metals. Metals are good conductors of electricity. This means they allow electrical charge to pass through them easily. The electric current is the flow of electrical charge around a circuit. The moving charges are negatively charged particles called electrons. Metals contain some electrons that are free to move between the metal atoms, and these free electrons can carry an electric charge from one end of the metal to the other. As metals conduct electricity very well, metals are often used to make wires and parts of electrical circuits. Copper is a great example of metal used in this way. Metals are also good conductors of heat. This means metals let thermal energy pass through and the hot particles vibrate strongly. As the particles are so close together, the vibrations are easily passed through the metal, and free electrons in the metal also help to transfer heat energy from the hot parts of the metal to the cooler parts as they move about. Metals are very strong and tough. They have high tensile strength. This means they can be pulled hard without breaking. This is because there are strong forces between metal atoms that keep them together. This is what makes them great building materials. Bridges are often made from metals like iron and steel. Polished and freshly cut metals give strong reflection of light from their smooth surface. This is what makes them look shiny. Metals are also malleable. This means they are easily shaped, and it is because the atoms in metals can slide over each other. This means metals can be hammered into thin sheets or bent, all without breaking. Metals are also ductile. This means they can be drawn into wires like copper. Metals are not brittle like non-metals are. They just bend and stretch. They have high melting and boiling points. A lot of heat energy is needed to melt down metals, and this is because their atoms are joined by strong forces. Metals have high densities. This is all to do with how much stuff there is squeezed into a certain space. Metals feel heavy for their size because they have a lot of atoms tightly packed into a small volume. Most metals are denser than most non-metals. A combination of different metals is called an alloy. The properties of the metals get mixed up into a new alloy. Some metals are magnetic. Magnetic means attracted to magnets. Most metals are not magnetic. Only certain metals are, like iron, nickel, and cobalt. Alloys with these three metals will also be magnetic.